Stockholm, the capital of Sweden, is a city resting on islands surrounded by water. Buildings and landmarks of importance can be seen from the waterside, for example the Royal Palace here, or the National Museum. And boats and ferries can take you around the city, passing on the more than 30 bridges that link most parts of the town together. Boats can also take you to the Stockholm City Hall from the waterside, well known for holding the Nobel Prize dinner every year on the 10th of December. The City Hall is the foremost symbol of the capital of Sweden, with unique art treasures and an interesting history. From this house, Stockholm is governed, and about 200 persons have their work here. Residing here is the Lord Mayor of Stockholm.
My name is Bo Bladholm, and I am the Lord Mayor of Stockholm. In 2010, we are the green capital of Europe. And you should know the water in Stockholm are so clean that outside the city hall it's fresh water, it's a lake called Mälaren. And if you like, you can swim there. And if you're very thirsty, you even can drink it, so clean it is. And I look forward to see you here in Stockholm, and you are very welcome to Stockholm.
Just imagine taking your children for an afternoon swim in the center of a city and living in a flat just a few meters away from the waterside. And in the wintertime, the same water gives possibilities of outdoor life, walking or skating on the wide open spaces that the water creates. The same water frozen to ice. In the heart of Stockholm, full of canals and streams and very close to the parliament and the royal castle, it is popular to fish. Even in the front of the house where the Prime Minister of Sweden lives, you can catch salmon and trout. But here Leif is catching breamfish with an old type of boat, sinking nets into the water. Fishes that are then sold to passers-by or distributed to restaurants in the nearby Old Town, here in the center of the city. Sweden is known for a high level of equality, and in an equal society, of course, there are also women that go fishing with a high level of knowledge in what they are doing. They even make their own fishing tackle, and there are also quality fishing grounds just opposite the royal castle, situated in the background. Also, the Swedish family policy is well known. The child have access to both fathers and mothers while both parents are working. The Swedish parental insurance is giving both parents generous possibilities to be close to their children without losing their salary. The parents are entitled to 15 months child leave after the birth of the child. Well, feeding time. But in this case, breastfeeding is of course not possible. But a growing amount of Swedish men take a big part in the upbringing of their children this way. And you can see a lot of fathers spending their free time like this, together with their children. Taking them out alone, feeding them, having fun with them, and also the public transportation is quite adapted to this. But Stockholm is not only idyllic. It is a big international city with heavy traffic in the shopping center of the central and modern part, like here in Sergels Torg, a well-known hub of the city, a famous fountain, and around it a lot of shops, restaurants and different entertainment areas. But we are driving through the central part of Stockholm with a skillful driver. Michael drives his car with his fingertips. He is heading towards his studies at Stockholm University. He is an undergraduate student of social work.
But you're moving around in your own car. Is that a good sign of your liberation or freedom?
Sure. Because I like to think that I live a quite ordinary life, despite my disability.
That's a good thing.
Yes.
Michael drives a car that is specially adapted to him. And like in many other countries, the Swedish principle of normalization means that the society must adjust to the individual disability to pave the way for a close to normal life for a person with disability. Michael is now heading towards a lecture in the School of Social Work and take part in the studies there, like most of the other students. And even the corridors and the classrooms are also specially equipped to receive him. Another side of the Swedish welfare system is the care of the elderly. In Sweden it is basically organized inside the home of old persons. Community-employed social workers act as case managers of a wide range of services provided on a 24-hour basis by medical professionals, home care workers, daily food deliveries, transport services, and so on.
How much do you think he is worth?
And relatives are also considered as a complementary source of support in Sweden. Some elderly persons might need more care in a residential care unit, like in this picture, where they have their own flat furnished with their own equipment and belongings. Do you like it here?
Very good if they know how nice it is in this for older people. Och så kommer man till hissen som dröjer ett slag.
Elderly and disabled in Sweden are entitled to very cheap access to taxi transportation, making it possible for them to travel independently to different goals in life. For instance, to their relatives and friends, as well as shopping. Or why not visiting Stockholm on the waterside from the top of the city hall? From up here you can have a fantastic view of all parts of Stockholm. Gamla stan, Söder, Norrmalm, and all the waterways of the city. And in the horizon, surrounding the city and only about an hour away by boat, there are more than 35,000 islands in the Stockholm archipelago to visit. So why not take a boat yourself for viewing inside and outside Stockholm, from the waterside?